because that's what you're morphing them from. They just do massive amounts of damage. And each one of these little guys, if I can select one, Broodling, you know, he does 6 damage every, like half a second. So he's doing like 12 damage a second. And there's 3 of them. Look how many are surrounding here. There's just massive, massive damage. Especially since I have them all upgraded. You see down here the melee attacks. That's what they get benefited from. So if you're upgrading your Ling, you're upgrading these guys. And they are just inflicting massive amounts of damage. More Thors coming out. And WarExposer has a bunch of Stalkers. Not with Blink, but that is okay. We have 111 upgrades on him. Doing some good damage over here. Let's see what their upgrades are. Only 1-1 as well. So I am winning the upgrade, well, not on the air. There's only 1 upgrade on the air. But these guys don't, see, they don't really do air damage. Do they? Oh, that's, I should have been getting more. That's what I should have been doing. Whatever. I need to get more ground, or I need to get more armor for my air units because, you know, especially with Corruptors, that's what they're using a bunch. So now all the Vikings are dead. I move out. Hopefully, get out of there. You can't kill anything. Get out of there. Why are you clumping up? What are you doing? Oh, horrible micro. Horrible, horrible micro. I have taken the gold as well as WarExposer. I think I pointed that out already. This Mutalist and this Stalker are friends. There's actually a story about them. Stephanie Meyer, the author of Twilight, wrote a story about a lonely Mutalist who's in love with a Stalker. And they can't be together. Their love is forbidden. But I want you. You can't have me. But I turn into werewolf at night. And I turn into vampire. But I love you. And it's basically ends there. They can't really do anything. I mean, he's a machine from a different planet. And this guy is an ugly worm bug with bat wings. And there's nothing really that can happen there. So it all ends up being for the Knot. And Stephanie Meyer actually... I'm not going to keep going with this joke. Whatever. Anyways. So now we're kind of sitting at a standstill. I have a lot of Lings over here, but they're huge, pretty no good against siege tanks. And Thors. Actually, you know what? They are really good against Thors. Not against Marines, though. Especially if I surround the Thor, the Marines can just wipe me out. And this many Thors, you know, there's a critical mass number of these large units that once you get that many large units, it's really hard to beat. But one thing great about team games is speedlings, late game, they are just money. See, let's highlight green. I have so many minerals. I'm probably like lacking larva. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, shameful me. Shameful, shameful me. Oh, I think I'm just waiting to upgrade these guys. What am I doing? There we go. I was just waiting to upgrade some Broodlords. You notice one thing I was doing in this game, I was upgrading all of my Corruptors that are low health. Watch, when they pop, they will be full health Broodlords. Cha-ching! And as for Jamamamagard, he comes over here, sees, I didn't notice this when it happened, but he sees that I do have the gold expansion, and I think some harassment is on the way. Yeah, let's just check this out. Let's check out the income tab, see what's going on now. It's about even harvesters, except for Teal player over here, as he just lost a bunch over here. Income tab, I am rocking the top. Holy freaking moly! Only 100? He has no income right now. Where's all his harvesters? They're sitting around doing nothing. Oh. Let me just tell you. So he's doing a little bit drop over here. Good job, but still, I'm not still ahead in the harvesters. Actually, WarExposer's now ahead, but I have enough. And I'm moving in here, getting a great surround on Thors. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. The Lings are definitely a counter to Thors. They can't kill me fast enough. I have too many units. And now I can move in, do a lot of damage to their economy. You're going to see this number just drop dramatically. Look at that. 15 harvesters? You know, that's like early game harvester count. So they're not doing so well. I didn't really realize this when we were playing the game. But we just completely wiped out their economy right there. As for myself, let's see what WarExposer's doing. Warping in. Ooh! Oh! Oh! Look at this! Oh, awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12? Is that how many gateways are on the field? 12 gateways. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's just pause this for 1 second. I want to talk about these gateways for a second because I'm so happy about it. See, WarExposer has a lot of minerals. And that's just what happens late game, especially when, you know, you're trying to harass, trying to get your army going, you're trying to micro and everything, and macro at the same time, and you just have a lot of minerals. But a good way to get rid of those minerals is build a ton of gateways, you know? You could even afford to, oh, look at this, 2 expanding, you know, double producing on it. That's great, you know? It's especially for, you know, low-level play like this, like gold, silver, platinum sort of play. We're not masters, people. You know, our macro's not the best. So build a ton of things, and you could warp. You saw how many WarExposer warped in right there, and now his army is massive. We are going to stomp on these players, hopefully, as long as our positioning is good. I have a lot of corruptors, which are absolutely useless, but these zealots are getting in, getting a nice surround on these Thors, and they are going down pretty dang quick. Some not very smart mules are warped in. Maybe if he warped that in at the beginning, and he GG's. I don't know if the game ends here. I'm not sure. I thought it went a little bit more than this, but they have a lot of Thors. Look at this. They have like 7 Thors. And I don't have any Broodlords or anything, so it's going to be pretty hard for us to counter these Thors. I'm just flying around looking at seeing what's going on. Something you can do with Corruptors, you see my Broodlords are in here, losing them all to Mass Marine. Oh, but the Zealots are in, taking a lot of those Marine damage. Thank you. The Siege Tanks are able to move back, and by Siege Tanks I mean the Broodlords, and do some more damage. And something I'm doing here is corrupting. I'm putting my corruption, I'm squirting them with my little green goo on all these Thors, and they take a lot more damage, and therefore the Broodlords are able to kill them faster. And it looks like that might have been GG. They don't really have anything else. And oh, there we go. And that's GG. So great job by me and WarExposer over here. You know, we're both still pretty high on minerals, but in the end we ended up taking the cake. I did have a macro hatch to get more larvae. I wasn't really using it, but that's okay. And I hope WarExposer you like this. If anyone else is watching, I love you too. Thank you very much. This has been CoopZilla signing out. GG.